Good morning, dear children. Today, let's study a new poem. The poem name is The Bold Peddler and Robin Hood. This poem is composed by Francis J. Child. So, I request you to read the introduction of the poet yourself. Let's have a look on the warm up activity. Do you know about Robin Hood? Can you recall any legendary story of Robin Hood? Robin Hood was living in Nottingham Forest, children. So, Robin Hood was very famous, and in England, actually, Robin Hood's story was always told in a ballad form. So, how Janpada Gite we call it, how we come to know the legendary stories from those folk songs. Same way, Robin Hood stories were told in folk songs, in ballads. During 13th century in England, Robin Hood became the popular folk figure. So, in the Middle Ages, in the 13th century, he was living in Sherwood Forest, children, which was situated in Nottingham, in England. The story link will be sent to you with this video. So, I request you to watch that story video with this class video also. Okay. Let's start the poem. Let's see what kind of incident is explained by Francis J. Child. There chanced to be a bold peddler, a peddler bold there chanced to be. What is the title of the poem, children? The Bold Peddler and Robin Hood. So, the two characters are there here, Bold Peddler and Robin Hood. They were having same kind of skills and they were having same kind of courage. Both people were very brave. So, Robin Hood and the Bold Peddler came across one day. Peddler means the person who roam, who will be selling the things by walking here and there, children. So he is called as peddler. There was a peddler once, he lived. The poet says there was a bold peddler and he never gets scared of anyone. He was so bold, he was so courageous, he was very brave. Same like Robin Hood. He put his pack on all his back and so merrily trudged over the lea. So what the poet tells here, he used to roam in from one place to another to sell all the things. So in an open area, lea means in an open grassland, he was walking slowly, trudged. Trudged means walking slowly with heavy steps. Merrily means happily. Happily he was walking slowly in the open area. The open area was covered with the grass. By chance he met two troublesome men. So while he was walking through that open area, by chance, it was unexpected, he met two people. And the poet mentions them as two troublesome men. Why he mentions them as two troublesome men? Because Robin Hood was not living alone in that forest, children. He was having a companion with him. And that companion was a small, means a young boy. And his name was Little John. Little John and Robin Hood together were living in that forest. And what Robin Hood used to do? Why he is famous, you know, children? He was having a kind heart. He was having helping nature. And what he used to do? He was robbing the rich merchants. Whoever was passing through that forest, he was stopping them. And he was robbing those rich merchants and the people, whoever was passing through that forest, he used to rob them, and whatever things he was getting, he used to distribute among the poor people. Understood what Robin Hood was doing, children? He was robbing the he was stealing the things from the people. He was robbing, he was snatching from them. Means he was not hurting them, he was not killing them. Just he was taking the required materials or the money amount, gold coins, and that amount what he was robbing from those rich merchants, he was coming and distributing among the poor people. So like this, Robin Hood became famous among poor, and he was called as the Prince of Thieves because of his generosity in England, children. In England, he was called as Prince of Thieves. He was generous towards whom? He was generous towards poor people, and cruel means not cruel, that much cruel means only he was robbing the things from the rich people. He was highly skilled archer, and he was a good swordsman. Only thing was he was not following the law of Nottingham, and the another title he got was hooded thief. It was he had the best little companion, and his name was Little John. So by chance, it was unexpected. By chance, Peddler met these two troublesome men. Who were those two troublesome men, children? Robin Hood and Little John. Two troublesome men they chanced to be. The one of them was bold Robin Hood, and the other was Little John, so free. So the poet introduces two characters here, and those two characters are Robin Hood and Little John. How he says here? The bold Robin Hood. How he introduced Peddler? The bold Peddler. Same way he introduced Robin Hood as bold Robin Hood. And Little John, who was very humorous, who was always joking and having good time with Robin Hood. You can see this is the picture, and always Robin Hood used to wear green color robes, children. Robes means clothes. So it was because he not want to get identified easily by others, as he was living in the forest and he was hiding in the trees. So it was not possible for the people to identify him easily. Understood? O peddler, peddler, what is in thy pack? Come speedily and tell to me. I have several suits of the gay green silks, and silken bowstrings by 2 or 3. O peddler, peddler, what is in thy pack? So this was, it's actually thy, it's a dialect form of your, children. And here Robin Hood asks the peddler, when he was passing by in that forest, so he notices him. Robin Hood notices the peddler and he asks him, what is in your pack? What you are having on your back? Just come here. Come speedily, he tells. Come fast and tell me. So for this the peddler answers, I have several suits. I have means here it is referred to peddler. I have several suits of gay green silks. I told you before that Robin Hood used to wear green robes, green clothes. So this has been mentioned here. He was having, the peddler was also having gay green clothes, silks. The silken bowstrings by 2 or 3, he was having some bowstrings also, the arrows we use. If you have several suits of the gay green silk and the silken bowstrings 2 or 3, then by my body, cries Little John, one of your pack shall belong to me. So Little John challenges him. And what he says while challenging bold peddler? He says, if you have gay green silk, the cloths and the bowstrings, and those materials are useful for us, then that pack belongs to us, he says. So, how he challenges children? He says, you have to defeat me. My body, he says, by my body, means the peddler should defeat Little John. And when they both defeat each other and one fails, the pack was belonging to the person who wins the battle. Okay, who wins the fight. So he says here that Little John says, one half of your pack shall belong to me. So the pack which you are carrying, half of the pack belongs to me. Only thing is you have to defeat me first. Okay. Oh nay, said the bold peddler. Oh nay, that can never be. For there is never a man from fair Nottingham can ask one half of my pack from me. See what kind of bold answer peddler gives here. He refuses. He refuses to give half of his pack to Little John. And he says in return that not a single person, never a man in Nottingham has borne to face him or to snatch half of the pack from him. We can see here how bold the peddler was, how brave the peddler was. He never gets scared of the challenge put by Little John, and he refused to give half of his pack to him. Then the peddler, he pulled off his pack and put it a little below his knee, saying, if you do move me one perch from this, my pack and all shall gang with thee. Bold peddler, instead, he also prepares himself to defeat Little John. So what he does, he just pulls his pack little bit and he stands, means he never gets scared and he just stands in a position to defeat the Little John, just like a gang. Means if you are ready to have a battle with me, have fight with me, I am also ready in such a position, just to one the person who gets ready to fight children. In that position he stands. Then Little John, he drew his sword, the peddler by his pack did stand. They fought until they both did sweat, till he cried, peddler, pray hold your hand. Both they drew sword, Little John and the bold peddler. They started to fight. And bold peddler was not at all agreeing to give his pack. They fought until they both sweat children. Then later, peddler did not give up, whereas the Little John, he gave up, and he told peddler to stop his hand. We can see here peddler was getting sweat, he too was getting sweat, and Little John was also getting sweat, but peddler did not stop, he never gave up. Then Robin Hood, he was standing by, and he did laugh most heartily, saying, I could find a man of smaller scale could thrash the peddler and also thee. Thee means you children. Then Robin Hood comes and he stands boldly in front of peddler. He says heartily, means he was not at all considering him as very brave. Robin Hood was thinking like he is not so brave like him. So he underestimates the power of peddler. So by underestimating him, he tells, you are a man of smaller scale. Means to defeat you is very easy. So I could thrash you. Thrash you means beat someone violently, children. I could thrash you within a minute, he says. Go you try, master, says Little John. Go you try, master, more speedily. So Little John requests Robin Hood to go and defeat peddler, and he requests him to go fast. For by my body, says Little John, I am sure this night you will know me. So Little John was tired now. He gave up. He was not unable to fight with peddler. Then he requests Robin Hood to continue the fight. Robin Hood comes and he too challenges peddler how the Little John challenged before, same way he challenges peddler that you are going to defeat me now. Then Robin Hood he threw his sword, and the peddler by his back did stand. They fought till the blood in streams did flow, till he cried, Peddler, pray hold your hand. Even Robin Hood drew his sword. The peddler was not at all getting scared of it. He was not frightened. He was standing still. He was standing very bravely. Both they fought until the blood was flowing from them. There was bleeding. Then later, here, the peddler did not give up. Robin Hood gave up, children. He too cried. He too requested. Cried means not crying, children. Just requested. He requested. Cried means it is request here. He requested peddler to stop. Stop the fight. O peddler, peddler, what is thy name? Come speedily and tell me. Come speedily and tell me. So Robin Hood gets impressed by the courage and braveness of the peddler. So he asks him, what is your name? Thy means your. Come speedily and tell me. Why? Because he was equivalent to Robin Hood, children. He was having same kind of potential and strength. So he gets impressed and he asks him to introduce about him. Come, my name I have never will tell, till both your names you have told to me. So for this peddler replies very boldly. He says, I will never introduce myself until you both introduce yourself to me. See how boldly and courageously he answers. He wants to take introduction of those two people first. Then later he says that he will give introduction about himself. The one of us is bold Robin Hood and another is Little John so free. So the two companions, they both introduced themselves to bold peddler. Now says the peddler, it lays to my goodwill whether my name I choose to tell to thee. See, it depends on my will. The bold peddler says, it depends on my will whether I should introduce you about me or not. Tell me about me or not. Okay, then he agrees. He agrees to give his introduction to Robin Hood and Little John. Now he gives his introduction here, children. I am Gamble Gold of the gay green woods, and I travelled far beyond the sea. So what is his name? His name is Gamble Gold, and from where he has come? He has come from Greenwoods. And he has travelled far beyond the sea, he says. Greenwoods means it's a forest. There was a country near the forest, and from that country he has travelled. And he has travelled through the sea also, from beyond the sea. After listening this, see what happens next. Let's see. For killing a man in my father's land and from my country was forced to flee. So why he is roaming like this, children? He was accused because he had killed a man in his father's land, and for that reason he was forced to run from that land. So for that reason he was roaming here and there by selling the things. So what for he was not living in that land, he had killed a man and he was forced to leave that land. If you are Gamble Gold of gay green woods and travelled far beyond the sea, you are my mother's own sister's son. What nearer cousins can we be? Then after listening that his name, Gamble Gold, when he came to know that he is from gay green woods and he has travelled from far beyond the sea, then Robin Hood recognized him. And what he says here? He says that bold peddler was his mother's own sister's son. Are you getting my point, children? Robin Hood recognizes him and he tells bold peddler that Bold Peddler was having relation with Robin Hood. And what is relation? Robin Hood's mother's sister's son he is. That means they both are cousins. They sheathed their swords with friendly words, so merrily they did agree. They went to a tavern, and there they dined, and cracked bottles most merrily. This was a happy ending, children. They covered their swords, they put back their swords in the cover, and they hugged themselves, they exchanged the friendly words. It was a happy time for them. Why? Because the two cousins met each other by chance, it will be. Then they all three went to a public house. Tavern means it is a public house, just like a inn. Then they had dinner, and they cracked the bottles. Means they took the bottles to celebrate. To celebrate their meeting, children. By chance only the peddler met his cousin, and Robin Hood met his cousin. So it was a happy time for them. So all three, Little John, Robin Hood and Bold Peddler, they went to public house, and they celebrated happily. They celebrated their meeting happily in that inn, children. That's all for today's session. I hope you have understood the poem. This poem is all about Robin Hood, an incident which occurred in Robin Hood's life, children. Okay. Don't know, many of the poets tells that Robin Hood was an imaginative character, but still his stories are told in the ballad. I request you to read this poem and complete the assessment part of this poem and send me in Google Classroom. Okay. The story of Robin Hood, the link of the Robin Hood story video will be sent with this. I request you to watch that video also. Meet you in the next session. Thank you.